Yo, we're back again. Another beautiful
Yo,
Wednesday. Another beautiful episode of Unofficially Retired. I'm think I'm getting a little better at this hosting thing, man. So I'm your host. You know what I'm saying? Judah Shoota, my boy, my co-host, my brother, LA
yes, sir.
over there,
How
man.
y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? You good? You good?
Man, yeah, man, I'm good. How you feeling? There's a lot going on in the NFL world. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
a lot. A lot we're gonna get
A
into.
lot. Yeah, I was about to say a lot that pertains to you. You know, you don't like talking about certain organizations while we on here. But
Yeah,
today we have no choice. We ain't got no choice.
it just seemed like every week somebody in my DM talking crazy. So I just be getting, you know what I mean, a little irritated when we talk about my team, but yeah, we have to today.
I can feel that. We ain't got no choice. We ain't got no
Yeah.
choice. It's a lot on deck. Um, but for the people that wasn't here, last week, we're gonna start running segments, man. We're getting our shit together. You know what I mean? So
Getting a
we
little
got a
more
few
organized
segments for
around
y'all,
here.
man. We got some wheeling and dealing. The way that is, I'll describe them as we go. But we got some wheeling and dealing, zero of the week, some showtime or no time, some
Mm-hmm.
fan vibes as always. The UR player of the week, as
Mm-hmm.
well as the key matchups for week 5, and then we'll get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying, where are we at? So let's just start it with the wheeling and dealing. So the wheeling and dealing, man, the way I like to describe it is we show the quarterbacks a little love. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the part in the show where we pick our 2 favorite quarterbacks from the week. Not even our favorites, the ones that played the best, completely unbiased. Whoever played the best, you pick your 2. Have a little small discussion about it. Agree, disagree, and we move
Mm-hmm.
on. You feel me? So willing and dealing. I'm gonna let you take this one. Who you got? Because I ain't
Uh,
actually get to see your
well, if,
answers this week. That's the interesting part about it.
and I kept it that way too because I wanted to see if he
I
was
know I
gonna
love it. I love it.
Yeah, I kept all my answers to myself this week to see if we was gonna this just be a little surprise and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Just so we can basically act like the audience too by still delivering, on each other's sides. But this week, if you guys watch any week 4 football, y'all should already know Jared Goff.
He was
It's kind of
100% one of mine.
self-explanatory here.
Yeah.
He had the best week. He had 292 passing yards, 2 TDs, completion rate 100%, 18 for 18. Is He was doing them boys dirty. You know what I'm
Don't
saying? The
don't don't
finals,
forget. Don't forget. He caught a touchdown. He
yeah,
caught a
and he caught
touchdown
a
pass too.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the placement was perfect too.
Oh no,
You
he
know what I
threw a
mean?
dot. I don't know
Straight
how
into
to
the
do it.
pocket.
Man, he threw a dot.
Come on now. But final score was 42-29.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going Jared Goff definitely for my for willing and dealing number one. And then are we going 1-1 or you want
I mean,
two
I
my
got
two of
golf
those?
on mine too, and I got.
Okay.
I mean, for the exact same reasons. I think that was pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, he 18 for 18. You don't see that all the time. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
technically 19 for 19. Shit, the lateral they caught the lateral too. It just don't count as a pass.
Okay. So yeah, so
So
yeah,
like cooking.
yeah. So he was definitely going to work. And it's two. But I like to see him going 18 for 18 because I feel like pocket quarterbacks are slowly dying. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
it's now about extending plays and trying to do other things. So I like that he showed that a pocket quarterback can still get it done. I think it's him, Kirk Cousins, probably. Who else? Maybe Sam Darnold still kind of, you know what I mean? Those type of
Yeah.
players still in the league. So, it was good to see that you didn't have to do too much to complete this game, you know? But my second one is Baker Mayfield. Baker. It's Baker. My guy, 347 passing yards, 2 TDs. And the final score, QBR rating 74, but the final score of that was 33-16. Them boys was killing the Eagles,
Smoke.
working them.
I appreciate them for that.
Working them. But yeah, those are my two definitely.
We was on the same page. My
Same
other
page.
one was Baker. 30 or 37, 347, 2 touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown.
Come on
Like
now.
he was giving Philly that work.
I think this
Like
was self-explanatory. If y'all watch football this week, this should
yeah,
have
at
been your
all.
two.
I'll say honorable mention Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, but the only reason why I didn't give him the edge is because he had one TD. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah,
so
they scored 40 points, but you only.
yeah,
I mean, one rushing, one. I mean, yeah, it wasn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't like their performances.
yeah.
Booker
So
was cooking the Eagles. Like every notification you got was about Tampa scoring again.
hmm
Dude, I think it was like a graphic, bro. It was like 250 yards to 0
yeah,
in the second quarter. Like, bro, what are we doing? What is going on here?
yeah. So
Y'all letting
honestly speaking with you,
Baker look like Tom Brady up this bitch.
and two, I like what I liked about that as well. It seems like Baker found a home. You know what I mean? I love when the quarterback can get it together and in the right situation. Like I'm happy for Sam Darnold. Like I'm happy for Baker Mayfield. They're in the right situation at the right
Little
time,
redemption stories.
and they're doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to see that. And Baker played his ass off Sunday. So yeah.
Yeah, man, a little redemption story never hurt nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be mad at that. But I do agree. If you watched any football at all this weekend, or if you were just keeping up, you don't even have to watch all the games. If you were just keeping up, and you like by far know that Baker and Jared Goff had the best quarterback days out of anybody else. Like
Mm-hmm.
just by far. And I actually got to side note. I actually got to watch a lot of football because normally at 1:00 the Giants is playing. We not that good. We get a lot of 1:00 games.
Mm.
I gotta watch the Giants play and kind of like skip around on Red Zone on the laptop or something. You know what I mean? This time I got to watch everybody play football. It was such a beautiful
Yeah.
Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. It
Yeah.
was such a beautiful stress-free Sunday.
Definitely a good Sunday, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But those are definitely my two. I think I said Jared Goff is like you should go. We don't really see that often. You know what I mean? 18 for 18. And he literally did no wrong that game.
I
And
think
I want to say that the Seahawks game, but despite the score, it was more competitive than the
yeah,
score. You know
and
what I
of
mean?
course,
So
yeah, for sure. For sure. I think I saw a graphic that said he was the first quarterback ever to have like a perfect completion percentage over 10 pass attempts. So, well, to end the game, to start and end the game. Let me say that.
yeah, and I'm one of those ones who was pushing those type of quarterbacks out, and
Mm-hmm.
man, Jared Goff really changed my mind about those things. And I be going. I know the audience don't know who Foe is, one of our friends, but he's like an advocate because he's a Saints fan, so he loves Drew Brees' game, and he
Mm-hmm.
likes the ones that sit in the pocket. I'm a little biased on the other side, but
No, I feel you, but those type of guys, as long as you can keep them protected,
yeah,
um, they'll be fine.
because they have all day to sit and figure out what they want to do.
Because majority of the passes underneath 5 yards, it was just You talking about Goff?
Yeah, but like I said, 18 for 18, and he had 292 yards. I can't get mad at
I would
that.
say you still ain't missing. You
I
still ain't
can't. How am
missing.
I
I
supposed to get
seen
mad
Corey.
at
If you
that?
talking about Goff, I done seen or Goff. What is his name? Goff. It's so hard not saying golf.
Bro, I'm a nigga. I say golf. You know
Yeah,
what
nigga
I'm
named Golf. Jared Golf.
saying? I ain't got
So
time for the
Goff.
pronunciations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like turn the light off. Like who
Yeah.
says that? Yeah, who says that? But yeah, you talk about Jared Goff. I feel you. I think perfection. We done seen niggas miss swing routes. We done seen, and I mean, obviously, I think receivers play a part in any quarterback going 18 for 18. They play parts in quarterbacks completing passes. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So shit, I ain't gonna nitpick them like that. I ain't gonna do them like that.
But
But moving on to the next topic, zero of the week. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of appreciating on this show. We do a lot of giving niggas capes, making them heroes. But some of these niggas suck.
yeah.
Some of these niggas suck or they play like trash on
Mm-hmm.
certain weeks, and it just shouldn't be ran by the
Yeah, I think
way,
we. Yeah. Go ahead. My fault.
the way we kind of just let it go, let it slide.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should do that no more.
Yeah.
So instead of
Yeah.
hero of the week, LA decided to come to me with a topic zero of the week.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
So if you want to take this over since this is your segment?
Yeah.
Or
It's
all
okay.
right.
That's you giving me the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah, we got some talking to do. Oh my gosh. 18 for 30. 158 passing yards. 1 TD. Now, I'm gonna shoot you some bail. Because I know Judah's on the same wave I'm on. But I'm gonna shoot you a tad bit of bail. A tad bit of bail. You did have AJ Brown missing. You had Devontae Smith missing, and you also had Lane Johnson missing. So I'm gonna chill off you a little bit. I'm gonna chill off you a tad. But brother, the 18 for 30 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you looked horrible out there. You did not look good at all, man. He's definitely my zero of the week. Definitely.
I don't like your
like I said,
caveats
if you
you
were
gave me.
watching any football or keeping up with any football, he's your zero of the week. But the only reason why I don't want to get on my soapbox is because you're missing your 2 wide receivers. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I'm shooting you a tad bit bill. But you're definitely my zero of the week, man.
We'll get to that because we're gonna mention them.
He was sacked 4 times too. So,
bro, we're gonna mention them a little later. 4 is not an extreme absurd amount. I'll say my response to the Jalen Hurts one a little later because we are gonna talk about them. So I get into that a little bit later. I can't be mad at that at all, though. I can't be mad at it at all.
But he's not making a case for himself. That's the thing. Like,
I agree. I agree. Look, I agree. Like I said, I am on board with the first half of your sentiments. No, the second half. Because the first half, you gave this nigga out. I ain't taking that.
It's not
I'm on board the second half.
I understand some of the miscommunications and some of the reasons why I went wrong, but yeah. You're not who I thought you was 2 years ago. That's for damn sure.
Remember you said that.
Yeah.
Just remember you said that. You feel me?
Sure.
My zero of the week, I'm keeping it right here at the crib. Kyle Pitts. 0 receptions, 0 fantasy points, 0, 0, 0. All across the board. No yards, obviously no yards or no reception, but like nothing. You supposed to be the unicorn. But what Randy Moss used to say, they called me the freak, man. That's who you supposed to be. You supposed to be him. Nigga, this year you got, and I know we just talking about this week. Nigga, but this year you got 8 catches, tied for 131st. You got 105 yards, 107th. You have 1 touchdown, tied for 32nd, and you average 13.1 yards a game. Average, that's 60th in the league. At what point? I know we talk about quarterbacks being bust. But this man was a top 10 draft pick as a tight end. At what point do we start to say, hey, he's just a regular nigga?
He's not a bust, but he is definitely a Michael Carter Williams.
Do you not think Michael Carter Williams was a bust?
You were rookie of the year. You had 1 good year. In my eyes, when you're a bust, you were horrible from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I look at busts. But I don't think he's a bust because he still has potential, still has upside, still young, and he's not getting opportunities to get the ball. So, but I'm not mad at your zero, though. He played terrible.
I don't know, bro. I like to disagree with statements like that. I just feel like when you get the acclaim that he got coming into the league, and then even if you say, I give you that, first year you put it on. You showed that you can do it. And then all the other years, you just disappear. And I know a lot of people saying quarterback play, but I feel like I've always felt like tight ends is a quarterback safety blanket. So it's like, bro, if all else fails, you should be the person getting the ball. Like when all else fails, you probably ran the shortest route. You are the biggest body on the field, more than likely. That's why quarterbacks like throwing in your vicinity. Why does nobody take that approach with you? Now, I will say, if you want to give Jalen Hurts out, I'll give him out. I watched every single target he got from that Falcons game. He was always split out at wide receiver. Every target he got, he split out at wide receiver. I don't know why they don't put him at tight end sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the nigga play his natural position, get those matchups. Instead of matching up with a slot corner, he's matching up with a linebacker. I like that a lot more. So that could be a part of it too. But the way he was talked about to me is like he's quarterback proof essentially.
No, his combine was unbelievable, which impressed a lot of scouts. Obviously, first year, he didn't find the end zone a lot, but
And what he did at
crazy.
Florida though, like it's just
and like I was like you were saying to piggyback off what you're saying, has disappeared for the last 2 years, but you got Ritter as your quarterback. No disrespect to that man, but you know what I mean. Has some struggles. So, I don't want to keep giving players out because I'm hard on players or hard on people regardless. But I feel like Kirk uses everybody. He's just not using him. He's not going to dial in on just one, and he has a team to use everybody. So that's why I'm not really as mad with Kyle, but putting up 0 is crazy though.
Man, putting up 0 is crazy, but I'll also say, and I tweeted this during the Falcons game, I said, what I've learned about Kirk Cousins is he's not going to pull a Matt Stafford and, like, throw the ball to one person.
Yeah.
But he is going to exploit a matchup. He sees a matchup he likes, he's going to take it. Paulson Adebo was his victim when they played this week. And just point-blank period. He probably had the most targets out of all the other corners.
And this is why I like
Go
ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, you can't, and you just can't find a way. Now it could be play calling. That's another out though. You can't find a way to scheme this nigga open. Like it's just like he don't.
But see,
he can have a catch.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because I now you're about to make me go check to see if Kyle's even getting open. Like, is he even having separation? Is there times where he's getting open? Is he?
Oh no,
what's going on?
Not really. It looked real slow.
Like, I watched the game.
I'll send you the link, or if I find it, I'll upload it on here while we talking about it. But I will definitely show you the Twitter link.
Yeah, I watched the game, but I haven't seen anybody make one where it's dialed in on him to see
just
if he's
him. That's what I said. I saw all the targets. I seen every single target.
Let me see. He's getting locked up, or what's going wrong here? Because I seen the quote that what's the name had Raheem. So.
Oh yeah, stats are for losers. I just saw that.
I
mean, I'll be a loser. It sounds like the nigga that didn't catch the ball is a loser. I don't. That sounds like to me. I don't.
Well, what's the head coach supposed to say? We came out with the dub, so
no, I feel you. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
College is the problem. His utilization is possibly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I give you the benefit of the doubt. You a Falcons fan. You watch them all the time, so I can't. But I just. I'm not loving what I'm seeing. And I ain't been loving what I'm seeing, to be honest. I'm just being honest. But anyway, moving on, man. That was my 0 of the week. So from zeros of the week.
And before we end that, Aaron Rodgers, you was close. You was this close.
I was
more yards than Jalen Hurts. You was this close.
Oh yeah. They put a stinker.
Yeah.
Moving on, man. Showtime or no time. This is pretty much exactly as it sounds. Showtime or no time. So I'm going to present a topic to LA. He's going to tell me whether or not we should show it some time or we should give it no time and just move the fuck on because it's not even worth it. It's not worth the conversation. You know what I mean? And you just brought up somebody. Aaron Rodgers. So this is the first one. Showtime or no time, man. TJ said it's both really in reply to JC. Showtime or no time, man. Aaron Rodgers versus Robert Salah. And I put it as a versus because I kind of feel it's a fight. You know what I mean? So should we let me add the caveat. The Jets lost to the fucking Broncos.
Yeah.
And Bo Nix had 60 yards. And at halftime, I think he had -7.
Yeah.
And the Jets didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So let's just put that in there, for everybody that may not know why this is even a thing. They've always been kind of butting heads, but now.
But they tried to keep sweeping it under the rug.
Yeah, but now when the production on the field don't don't add up. It's just like, what are we doing here, and who's right and who's wrong? So I say more so to you. My question is, I guess, who should be in control? Well, first, Showtime or no time. You want to pay attention to this?
Yes, we can interchange this one.
We definitely can entertain this. I thought so. So my question was, who should be in control in this situation?
Salah. Like it's the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm not gonna lie, Aaron Rodgers, you're an unbelievable talent, four-time MVP, you're a future Hall of Famer, all these things. You have won Super Bowl, but the reason why people are giving you so much leeway is because what you've done individually. Now, the reason why I'm upset about this is because it seems like wherever you go, not wherever you go, but wherever head coach you get, wherever season it is, it seems like you're the topic of discussion about you're butting heads with one of them. Now, if I'm the Jets owner, if I'm the Jets GM, I'm not. Everybody wants to be so quick to give the coach the blame. And this one, I'm not giving him the blame. I gave him the blame on Zach Wilson. I did give him the blame for that. But this Aaron Rodgers situation, I guess it was some miscommunication on the hard count and it's that and the third. But, bro, let him be the coach. You can't be the quarterback and the coach at the same time. Let him coach. Let him do what he's supposed to do. It seems like you always have something to say. Aaron Rodgers has something to say all the time. Bro, shut up. Play football. Get on to the next game. You didn't have a great game. Sound like you threw for 300 yards. You had 4 TDs with it. You played a horrible game, bro. And you guys lost. It's simple as that. I'm talking about I seen a quote. He's saying take accountability. Well, you need to take accountability. You had 0 touchdowns, brother. You know what I mean? Like what you talking about here?
Yeah.
Who else supposed to take accountability but yourself? The quarterback, the most important person who we traded, we schemed for, changed everything for just to fit you and your criteria of how you play football. Right. Bro, you're the problem right now. You need to get it together. They put hope in you and you're a 40-year-old man. You know what I mean? So it's simple. So I'm this is Aaron Rodgers' fault. I'm not blaming him.
I feel you. Who should be in control that's a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm being honest. That's very, very tough. Because Rodgers has the experience. He's used to doing it his way. And he's won his way. And I know what you're saying. It's a coach.
Bro, you won 10 plus years ago.
Yeah, but every quarterback who is like that. So like when Brady came to Tampa, nigga, we're not forcing Brady to run Tampa system. No, Tampa's going to learn what the fuck he does. And you're gonna get it right. I get you, but that doesn't matter. We're not talking about that. We're talking about somebody we're talking about Aaron Rodgers though. You're talking about rings, which is also a team accomplishment. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. I'm talking about the greatest quarterbacks that come into new organizations get to do what they want. That's just how it goes. Point blank period. You think even like Matt Stafford, you think Matt Stafford went over there with McVay and was doing everything McVay said do? No.
No,
what you want to do?
He took half and half though. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, they both ain't won shit. So it's like it's like you don't have no majority rules when you ain't won shit.
I highly doubt that if Eli said I want to leave right now at his prime, or when he was going out of his prime, when him and OBJ wasn't seeing eye to eye. If he was to go somewhere else, I don't think a team would change their whole thing just to fit Eli. And he's a 2-time champion, 2-time Super Bowl winner. I feel like he has a better resume when it comes to experience and winning more than Aaron Rodgers.
Crafty southpaw. Just shelled out a fortune for Rodgers, only for him to play like an older Zach Wilson on Sunday.
I couldn't agree with this statement and I love Aaron Rodgers, but I couldn't agree with this. I couldn't agree with this anymore. Like that's a great statement right there.
That's a good one, crafty southpaw. That's a good one.
Like,
but no, I mean, I guess I could say I'm kind of playing both sides of the fence because I feel you 1,000%. I feel you. Robert Saleh has a team to run. He is the head coach. He has a locker room to run. I feel you on all of that. But if Rodgers has the experience and he knows what it takes to win, it's like you're saying one, but one is better than none. So if I've done something that you've never done, I have the experience that you don't have.
But now that
So I'm not saying I have to control the whole team, but the offense is what I do. And you're a defensive coordinator. Go specialize in your defense. Let me do this. You already let me pick my offensive coordinator. This nigga gonna listen to me anyway. So don't try to intervene now when you gave me everything I wanted in the first place. You gave me my receivers. You even fucking tried to give me Mercedes Lewis when I asked for him. Like, you gave me everything I wanted. And then now when I try to, like, call the snap count and I try to do what I do, because he's Aaron Rodgers, this is a stat, and I feel like some stats made up, but this is a real stat. He is the NFL leader in touchdowns on free plays. So it's like,
that's true,
bro. That's what he does. The cadence, the hard count. That's what he does. That's what he's always done. And for people that don't know, add some context. I'm sorry. This kind of stems from Robert Saleh being asked about the 13 Jets pre-snap penalties and him saying like, maybe we need to work on the snap count and work on the cadence and things of that nature. And Rodgers responded with, all right. Well, they asked Rodgers the same question when he came up to the podium. He responded with, all right, maybe we just need to hold the guys accountable that's doing it. So, like, two totally different perspectives.
Well, let's hold him accountable for 0 touchdowns. Let's hold you accountable.
I feel you, but
put some points on the board.
I do feel you on that, but you hold the people accountable for getting us out of field goal range sometimes, making us punt the ball on these third downs, making us for jumping, for not understanding the snap count that we've been working on. But I will also blame Aaron Rodgers. You could have worked on his cadence a little better if he was at training camp and shit like that instead of in Egypt. So it's just like, I feel both sides.
No, for real. Let's get to the nitty gritty. You on your zen and stuff like that, bro. Play football. Like,
I mean, I feel you. I that's why I said I understand both sides, but I think I'm gonna lean more with the coach. No, Aaron Rodgers should be in control because it's like he only wants control of the offense.
Who has more experience in winning than Aaron Rodgers? Are you saying in general, or are you just saying in this season? Like, are you saying
maybe he means in that organization in general.
Okay, then yes. But if I'm the head coach, what message am I sending to the players? Is Aaron Rodgers running this team, or am I running this team?
But
everything that I say, you're questioning. So, or I have to hear in the media right after me when you get on the podium and hear you say stuff like this. Like,
no, I feel you on that, but I feel like the players know what it is. They knew what it was when they got it. They knew exactly what it was and what it is. I promise you. They know that. When you can bring your offensive coordinator, your own offensive coordinator, you can get fucking Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard. You can start bringing whoever you want the fuck over here. We know how this ship is running.
But that's
at least on one side of the ball. Like, we know how this shit finna go.
But see, that's where we have butt heads was it last week or 2 weeks ago when we talked about the Zach Wilson situation. How do you expect him to thrive in a situation that's built for you? You see what I'm saying? And now he's not delivering on his end. So who do you look at this point? The aging Aaron Rodgers or the head coach?
I mean, if we talking about for wins and losses, I think that depends. That's situational, and that depends on game. Because certain games are not on the coach, certain games are not on the players. I think that's situational.
That's true.
But as far as like this team and who should be running it and who do we look to as like the downfalls as far as the integrity of the team or the identity of the team, I think that's when you start to look at the coach. For sure. But you're saying how? You're saying how when you got a guy that's essentially going rogue. I get that too, but it's also like, if the nigga that's going rogue is our best player. Like, it's like you just gotta.
But if the blame is going to be on me, you want me to relinquish the offense to him, a person who's going rogue right now. And what am I supposed to? How is this a win situation for me?
But I think he's going rogue because you're just not letting him do what he want to do on offense. Like, you just not, and I don't even think this is letting him do what he wanted to do. I think that he let him do what he wanted to do on offense. This all stems from, like I said, that conversation, that post-game interview. It all stems from that. Yeah, with him talking about them hard counts, them having 13 pre-snap penalties, and Salah saying, maybe we should do something about the cadence. And Aaron Rodgers like, essentially, bro, I've been doing this shit my whole fucking career. 4-time MVP. Nigga, I got the most touchdowns on free plays, bro. This hard count works, and it scores touchdowns. Like, it works, bro. Don't tell me about that. How about the niggas that's been jumping offside? I mean, you know what I'm saying, getting the false starts and whatnot. How about we hold them accountable? How about them niggas just relax a little bit? How about they understand what we going through?
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like he has a tendency of, like I said, I'm tired of Aaron Rodgers being at the headlines other than, you know what I mean, what we're used to him being in the headlines for. It's like it's always him and the head coach having friction. I'm tired of that. I'm going to start thinking that you're the problem.
No, I feel and piggybacking on that, he did have problems with Matt LaFleur in Green Bay before he left.
And what's his name? It was McCarthy, right?
McCarthy, as he started to, you know, as we knew he was going to be on the way out. I think Aaron was trying to save his own ass with that one.
Yeah,
but the thing with what's his name? Matt LaFleur, sorry, is that he wanted to implement certain routes or certain schemes to get receivers open. The way that the new offense is kind of run nowadays, like motions, we're gonna scheme these guys open. Aaron Rodgers wasn't really with that. So that's where they started to butt heads. And I could say it could be true because Garrett Wilson went on the radio this week and said, like, I feel like we need to mix it up a little bit. I feel like the routes I'm running this year in comparison to the last two, they just ain't been the same. We do a lot of the same things over and over again and just hope that it works.
Bro,
switching it up.
I'm going to keep it real with you. You won one Super Bowl. That's cool. It hasn't been working for you since. At some point, at 40 years old, this should be the time to be like, maybe I should switch something up. That's especially putting up 0 touchdowns. So that's all I'm saying.
I feel what you're saying. I ain't got one in a long time. Maybe I should try something else. If I keep doing what's, you know what I'm saying, what got me here, then it might not work. I don't know. Because it's like, bro, when you won the Super Bowl, you was doing the same shit in the seasons when you didn't win the Super Bowl. So I can't really be mad at, like, I don't know. That's what I said. It's situational for certain shit. So I don't know. That's a tough one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's a tough one.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time on that one.
JC said A-Rod hasn't shown any leadership since being there for real. Salah ain't won shit. It's just bad on bad. Crafty Southpaw says Rodgers has no business complaining about a lack of chemistry when he was the one who didn't show up to minicamp so he can go on tour of Egypt. Yeah, I said that. It's just
and like I'm saying, what my thing is, they changed everything for you on the offensive side. Changed everything for you. You know what I'm saying?
So you should be at training camp.
Exactly. Like they built this for you. You know what I mean? And coming off of an injury too as well that kept you out with your new team, you need to be in training camp. You know what I'm saying? It's to build connection. So who I said I'm not sold on this is the head coach's fault. I'm not sold on that. So if this goes wrong, I'm not totally sold on that, bro.
I feel you on that. From one quarterback and head coach with problems to another. Showtime or no time is Hurts, hurting Philly. So it's Jalen Hurts. You have already said this. He was your 0 of the week. Is Jalen Hurts hurting Philly? And side note, what did I have on here? Oh, Jalen Hurts also said we have our moments when asked about him and Sirianni having conversations about the team identity. So I don't know if you want to Showtime or don't tell this, but I would definitely want to Showtime it.
I'll let you go. You got the floor.
It's an NFC East thing. I'm definitely going with the Showtime, and only because they made the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and you know, I'm a Giants fan, so I'm in that division, and people that like to try to yap in my ear like to mention them a lot, right? And they added Saquon, my former running back. They got A.J. Brown, Devante Smith, Dallas Goedert, you know, decent line. But that quarterback ain't shit. Yeah, I've been trying to tell people that Super Bowl run is an outlier, bro.
I agree now.
Just point blank period. So I'm gonna run by his stats this year. This year he has 930 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 5 fumbles, and 3 of them lost.
Yeah, he putting up Jameis numbers.
You feel me? And Nick Sirianni said, strip fumbles don't count. Why the fuck not?
That's what I'm saying. What you mean?
Why the fuck not? Because the way I think about it is, if you avoided the nigga the first place to get out of the sack, where the fuck you think he went? Where did he go?
Yeah.
Did he stop playing football? Did he walk off the field because he didn't get you the first time? Like, the niggas behind you just not behind you no more? How do they not count?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
How do they not count? I'm gonna run through it real quick. Yeah. I just think he's not a game changer, bro. I don't think he's awful, but I don't think he's the Super Bowl guy we saw. Because even that year, it was 22 touchdowns. It wasn't even nothing crazy. It was 22 touchdowns, 5 picks, and he had a lot of rushing touchdowns that year, but that was due to the tush push. Like that was all within 5 to 3 yards. Like it just was what it was. And I also think that defense was the reason they made the Super Bowl. So like I went to look up their defensive stats. In 2022, the Eagles defense allowed 20.2 points per game, which tied for 7th best scoring defense in the NFL. The Eagles were also able to limit their opponents to 3 scores or fewer in 15 of 20 games. So 3 or less touchdowns in 15 out of the 20 games. The Philadelphia Eagles set a team record with 70 sacks in 2022. This was only 2 short of the NFL single-season record of 72 set by the Chicago Bears in 84. That defense also had 17 interceptions.
Damn.
That defense was cooking that year, bro. You know how many short fields he probably had? Like, you know what the benefit of what he had going on? And that defense is fucking awful this year. And I'm not going to put all that blame on him. But when you're a game changer and you've been paid this amount of money, you have to make up for certain deficiencies, as people like to tell me with my quarterback. So it's like you have to make up for certain deficiencies where you lack as a football team. It's just got to be that. And he's not a game changer to be. He's not a needle mover. None of that. And on top of that, he's 3-8 in his last 11 games. And that's after the Super Bowl and after going 9-0 the year after. You were 3-8 in your last 11.
So let me ask you a question. At some point, when you're losing 2 wide receivers or 2 star wide receivers, at some point, do you blame Sirianni for not scheming stuff open? Or because I look at Andy Reid and I'm curious to see what they're going to do against the Saints this upcoming week. So I'm curious to, but they every time they lose a man or without a man, they scheme the next one open. It seems like they still, you know what I mean, still win, lose, or draw, they find ways. So at some point, it's like, do I start comparing or do I, because you're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. So do I give some to Sirianni? Is he?
Yeah, he gets a little blame because I think that game when you down two receivers, especially a Pro Bowler and an All Pro, I think you try to play the keep away game. Especially you got Saquon Barkley and you got a decent line like Lane Johnson wasn't there, but your line's still decent.
Yeah,
and I mean. Tampa's defense isn't bad. Like run by Todd Bowles is never going to be bad. So it's like, but I would have tried to probably play keep away. Hey, we're going to limit your time of possession, especially when we seen them going up and down the field the way they was. Hey, we're going to limit y'all possessions in general. We're going to try to keep this bitch running. This might have been a game where Jalen Hurts, if he's fully healthy as he says he is, this would have been a game where he runs the ball. We're going to use his legs a lot this week. We down 2 of our guys. He's throwing the ball to who? You know what I mean?
And does he not run as often anymore? Or
no, they don't. They don't run.
I'm saying, like, I'm talking about Jalen Hurts. He doesn't seem like he doesn't really run as often as he did 2 years ago.
No. I mean, got the bag. Niggas ain't trying to really get hurt. So we got some comments real quick. He's a greaseball. Jalen Hurts' problem is niggas crowned him too early. The media/fans fall in love with a new quarterback every year. Off one good year, and they try to make the best thing smoking. Got to do it consistently. And we got Hurts as a cheese ball. It's just a grease ball.
I ain't gonna lie, he is, bro. He really. I don't know why people hate Jason Tatum, but he really Jason Tatum in the NFL. Man.
Wow.
Like, I don't know why niggas hate Jason Tatum though, but
Hurts has to replicate his 2022 form. Sirianni hasn't been the same since his 2022 coordinators left. I can say the same about Jalen Hurts. I can say the exact same thing since Sirianni. Since Shane Steichen left, he has not looked the same at all.
Yeah.
like nowhere near the same.
The reason why I'm giving it no time is because I feel, like I said, I got to give them an out for this game. This game specifically is because they were out AJ Brown and Devante Smith. So
yeah, it doesn't matter. I know quarterbacks that play without wide receivers. They just don't have. They just don't have skill.
And that's why I brought up the fact when I look at the Chiefs, it doesn't matter. The next man's up. We're scheming you open, fill it in. So I can't really.
I mean, I feel you, but then I also look at teams like, so since you want to bring up the Chiefs and they got Patrick Mahomes, I want to bring up teams like the Ravens where they have no wide receivers. They don't have no all pros, no pro bowlers. They got niggas. They got niggas that put on uniforms and play wide receiver, quote unquote. So it's like I can't. And they win They win a lot of those games. So I can't really say. You know what I mean? Like,
but
and they are a run first team, but it's also like.
And that's the thing, though. Different styles of football, and kind of the similar. But when you're so reliable on those two, and they're taken from you one game, that speaks to Jalen too. Don't get me wrong, because you're supposed to adjust. You're a quarterback, find a way to win. But also, when you're used to Lamar's not used to having that dependent wide receiver, or you know what I mean, a dynamic duo like AJ Brown and Devante Smith. So.
Right.
When you're taking, and the Bucs defense ain't no chump either. They ain't chump. You know what I mean? So, and they're hot this season. So, I feel like they played the Panthers or something.
And I feel you on that. But, like, when teams like the Niners is injured, we still expect them to win games even though they didn't have all their guys. Like, you know what I mean?
But you see
the expectation is not for you to lose just because you ain't got all your guys. It's not like, let's chalk this week up. Oh, I ain't got Devante. I ain't got AJ Brown. No, I got a fucking $200 million quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Like, I'm not calling it a week on this. I'm not just going to say, oh, we finna take this L. We ain't got my guys. And like JC said, them being out 2 wide receivers is a factor, and I agree. But it's also like, nigga, they got smoked. They didn't have no yard. Like, it wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even competitive. If they just lose that game and that game's competitive, or he doing, you know what I'm saying, doing his damnedest, moving the ball up and down the field, or they didn't have an explosive play until Saquon got the handoff and took it 60. You know
that's
what
I'm saying though. Like if I'm them, if I'm the Bucs, even a blind man can see like, okay, they down 2 of them. Who the next man up? Oh, they scheming Saquon every chance they get. So my thing is, I'm a scheme for Saquon. You know what I mean? So it's like.
I get you, and we've seen teams win with people just
scheming
for Saquon Barkley. Like it's just,
I'm not here to give him a mouth.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I was here to give it no time, so you're right.
I just say I ain't going for that.
That's a sticky situation for me.
You got $200 million quarterback, but he's throwing a 50-cent wide receivers. I'm not giving him that out. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Who's the wideouts? Who was that? Who was up? Was it Watkins? They still got him?
I don't even know if they got Quez. It was probably Jahan Dotson, more than likely.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah,
that was probably like their number one.
Yeah,
their number one that week.
Called him a 5-cent wide receiver. It's tough.
I mean, they still had Dallas Goddard on the field. I mean,
yeah, Goddard. Yeah, but
Paris Campbell's not completely awful.
But I just give him you still my 0 of the week, Jalen Hurts, because I expect more from you, but because everybody was saying that you weren't the same quarterback from 2 years ago, and it was just your defense, it was your O-line, it was the coaching, this and the third. They were saying all this. I'm like, man, he's still putting up numbers. Like, you still got to execute, you know? But for these last 2 years, man, I can't defend you no more. So you got my 0 of the week, but you also get a slight pass due to the fact that your personnel was out. So
I feel it, man. We giving a lot of passes today. We like hall monitors or some shit today. I don't like it. I don't know how I feel about that one.
So good. So stall him out.
Yeah, stall him out, Debo. No, fuck that nigga. That's what he's talking about. But nah, moving on, man. Michael making friends. For my people that don't know. People that don't know, Michael Parsons is having or had. I think he is having. He didn't yet. Is having Darius Slay, who plays the NFC East rival. Okay, he might have had him on there already.
That's
He
in a
plays
quote
for the
from him.
NFC East rival, the Philadelphia Eagles, on his podcast. And I went first last time, man. How you feel about this? Showtime or no time about it in
I
the first
think
place? How about
I'm gonna
that?
give it a little bit of. I'm gonna say split for this one. I'm
Okay.
gonna give it a quick. I think because it's getting too friendly nowadays in these sports worlds. Like where the competitive edge at? You know what I'm saying? Like it's you the best player on your respective defense. He's probably the best player on their respective defense. I don't say dare say the best player, but he the captain. So he the captain of the defense. And it's like I feel like that's in both sports nowadays. Like I feel like everybody's so focused on a brand for after football or like after this, which respectfully, you know what I mean, you should. But it's kind of like at the same time, it's like I need y'all to be competitive. I could have did this. I wouldn't even mad if y'all did this off season.
Right.
Y'all doing this in season. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see y'all in a couple of weeks. It's like you know what I mean? Like this ain't and we in the same division. I don't like this at all, but to each his own. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Off season cool, but even that though, don't show the fans that y'all friends. Like back in the day, it's like you hear stories now. Oh, Tracy McGrady and Kobe used to work out with each other. I ain't know that. You know what I mean? They play the same position. That's pretty cool. But I don't know. I just feel like everybody buddy nowadays. So I don't really know how to feel about this.
I feel that. I'm kind of glad you said that because I got questions, but I give my statement first. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it. I 100% get it. Because we got friends. And we can relate this to the smallest part, though. Like, we have homies, and we can go play pickup basketball. And if we on different teams, I'm just at your neck. Like, it just is what it is, bro. Just, and I know theirs is honestly a little different. Because, like you said, the brand outside of sports, outside of football, trying to make a life for themselves. I get it 100%. But y'all are rivals. Y'all are like the Cowboys and the Eagles, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all play
like
twice a year, every year. Like
you do that when your career on the back end. Like,
yeah, bro. Like I don't like it at all, bro. And I'm not one of them real old school ass niggas. We gotta do everything the old niggas used to. I ain't one of them. But it's also like, bro, I'm not calling you on my like. If me and you played in the league, you on a different team, bro. I ain't nigga. What I might the closest we gonna get to talking is this. We gonna FaceTime. We gonna you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna see you on the field, yo.
Pregame or
Boop.
you know what I mean? If I got a report with you pregame,
you know
I might be like, yo, you good?
My guy, you all right?
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? I'm coming to bust your ass today. That's it.
And,
we out. I'm out.
And off season, we could converse and do what we want.
Nigga, we can go to Cancun in the off season. What you trying to do?
But we in season.
We're on week 4. We're not even midway through. Nigga, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait till after the trade deadline or something. Like you just I don't really like it. I ain't gonna lie. So I think because you brought this up. Oh no, go ahead. Because I got
real quick, audience. We had no talk about this, and before saying people getting too friendly or nothing like that. This is definitely genuine right now. I feel like these sports players are kind of getting too friendly a little bit. So my fucking team.
No, you good. I'm glad you re-brought that up because that was gonna be my question to you. Do you feel like the real competition is gone in sports? Like real, I'm trying to fuck you up, bro. When we get off this court, it's whatever, or off this field, it's whatever. But I'm trying to step on necks. Or is niggas out there like, shit, nah, I see him, I ain't gonna hit him but so hard. That's my homie. Like
it is though, bro. Like even from like the because I don't want to just put it on this or sway from the question, but even just like because it's a new day and age, everybody trying to get the bag, which respectfully, everybody trying to put business before their actual craft,
right?
Which is a good and a bad thing at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, though. Like everybody wants to be in the mix. Everybody want to go to the white parties. Everybody want to do this, this, that, and the third. And it's more of a brand type of deal nowadays. You know what I mean? They're putting their brand before everything. So they're not taking the craft is serious. So when I look at stuff like this, it's like I don't know, man. It's a good and a bad thing, bro. So I don't want to put too much on it because you see the older players that don't get paid what they were worth. You know what I mean? So and see that they're not really talked about when you're kind of done playing. So I kind of get it, but I don't at the same time. So I kind of said I got mixed emotions about it.
No, I feel you on it. I just don't. I don't like it. Is the real competition gone in sports? I don't. Kind of. I don't know.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
It's like,
I have to. I need football players don't do this often. Let me say that. In basketball, I think it's a little easier for me to say, you know,
competition is
it's not a
definitely lost in
physical.
basketball, in my opinion.
I don't think so. It's not a physical sport, so you're not really worried about hurting nobody. Like I can go out there and try to bust your ass, try to give you 40.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like
even with the comp though, like I seen Kobe go against four damn near Hall of Famers, nigga, and he with his two. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I seen him will his team to beat in Denver, to be in this team, to be in this team.
Oh, you
it's kind of
like people teaming up?
Yeah, it's like people. I want to play with this guy now. I want to play with this guy now. It's more like this guy. It's not like, you know what, Judah, you fine at the point guard position. I'm a small forward position. Why we team up? Nah, nigga, I don't give a fuck what position you playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm at your neck. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they don't really got that. You know what I mean? Like when Kobe saying like this is fucked up, obviously, but when Kobe was talking about with T-Mac, I knew T-Mac hurt his back a month ago. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him, I'm a, you know what I mean? It ain't like that no more. I feel like people are kind of worried about what people gonna say, what they're gonna do, this, that, and the third. So like it's different, but it's also too, you could be competitive. Like Dylan Brooks is hella competitive. I think he's probably one of the most competitive people in the league. But he's not the right person to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
That's
so
how
it's
he
like,
got his competitive spirit.
Yeah, like so it's like I can see you trying to bring that back, but you ain't the right person to bring that back. Like ain't the right person to bring that back. All right. He's the person to do that for. You not so much. You know what I mean? So it all depends. That's a good question too, by the way. I want to know the audience what they think, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all put in the comments if y'all think real competition gone or not. We'll get to it at the end. We'll double back.
Because maybe I'm being pussy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I'm just saying.
We'll double back to it in a minute, man. Last Showtime or No Time. I think what everybody really came here for, and you see I changed the colors to this gray, this silver. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to do my best. Davante Adams has officially requested a trade from the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
That hurt the heart of my co-host over there, as he is a Raiders fan. So I'm gonna let you take this. This is Showtime. This ain't really no question whether or not it's Showtime or No Time. Very much a Showtime topic. And where do you think he's going? Because he ain't staying with y'all.
Before it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's just take a list. This is off the dome. Before we get into Devante, Jerry Rice, Tim Brown, Randy Moss, Antonio Brown. What do we do wrong? You know what I'm saying? What do we do wrong when people come to us? It seems like they just forget, you know what I'm saying, what football is, how to play it. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like the organization can't get it.
I was about to say, I got a few guesses.
As you can see, this is the reason why I don't want to speak on them. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. Yes, it hurts. Another fallen soldier. Another one. I would be lying if I didn't say I didn't see this coming when he got here. Not the first 3 weeks of when he got here, I can't say I knew where this was going because I've seen this play out. Tim Brown, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Antonio Brown. I've seen 4 people play out the same exact way this is playing out. Randy Moss said he lost the love of football when he played with us. This is not a shocker to me. I think people, if you're a fan of the Raiders, you know this already. This is not a shocker at all. We've been through this before. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. I'm not mad at Davante Adams. This is not his fault. It's not his fault. He's talking about it's wins over stats and stuff like that. What is he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? Honestly, what you want him to say? Like, would you want him to be like, nah, I want my touches and I don't care if we lose or not? No, he wants both. He wants touches and he wants to win. And you're supposed to provide that to him because he's the highest paid player on the team. Like, what are we doing? And Antonio Pierce is not making it better. I've been an advocate for you for the past year and a half now. You're not making it better. You're liking IG stuff about him. You initiated all of this. If you don't like whatever you're doing, if you don't like the tweet or like the Instagram post, whatever it was, on trading him, this doesn't get blown out of proportion like this.
Can I stop you right there though?
Go ahead.
Just real quick, because I've had Antonio Pierce was my middle linebacker for the New York Giants when we was winning Super Bowls. So I just think I kind of got a understanding of who he is as a person a little bit. Do you think he's that type of? He the same nigga that went on that podium and said niggas made business decisions, so we gonna have to make some business decisions. So I got two questions. One, do you think he was talking about Davante Adams when he said that? Because I know you said he was talking about Jack Jones. I definitely thought he was talking about Jack Jones. Do you think he was talking about Davante Adams? And two, do you think he that type of person to sub somebody? I don't think he that type of person.
You think this was a ploy? You think he was helping him?
I don't think he's that type of person. Like, I don't think he's that type of person to do that. Like, I think if he wanted Devante gone, he would have talked to Devante, be like, hey, this ain't.
But that's the thing, though.
I don't think him liking that is like, oh yeah, I did this so you could see it because I knew it'd get blown up and we're gonna get rid of you. Like,
but see, that's the thing, though. Regardless of what you thought, regardless of what you think, it happened. Like, regardless of what Antonio Pierce think it happened, and you did it. You can be like, you can smack the shit out of somebody from afar. I can be like, oh shit, like, did he make him mad to slap him like this? But it could have been a whole different situation. But I interpreted it that way. This is how I took it. You know what I'm saying? And if the media's taking it this way, you know they're gonna blow it out of proportion, regardless of what you did. You slipped up and liked it. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody caught it. And the thing is, though, I'm not even mad that Devante wants this trade. I'm saying I'm not at all. Because it's like last game with this season, he has 18 receptions, 209 yards, and 1 TD. This is not how he starts. You know what I'm saying? Start seasons. That's not what he's accustomed to. He's playing with Aaron Rodgers. He's accustomed to a certain level of play, and we have not delivered that to him since he's been here. And he came here for Derek Carr. When he got here, we had a great defense. Okay, I don't say great. We had a good defense. And we had solid pieces around. We had Josh Jacobs on offense. We had Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, and Derek Carr. Now we have Minshew throwing him the ball. Like, we have Gardner throwing him the ball. It's like, who do you want out of him? Even on the when we go back to see the Netflix docuseries, he's saying, I gotta get myself out of here or I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get killed. He's been saying this. So I'm not mad at him for wanting to trade, and I'm not mad at the Raiders wanting to trade him. Do right by that man. He came here to play and win. You guys are not showing him that. You guys are not holding up the end of the bargain. That's our fault. That's on us. It's on our organization. We're not living up to his standards. I'm not mad at Davante Adams, bro. I'm not. He's proven himself already. He just wants to win at this point. He didn't throw no. It's not like he threw bitch fits when Derek Carr left. He's like, you know what? I'm rocking with Jimmy. This is what we doing. Didn't get it done. Even last year when we had a failing season and we celebrated because we turned things around at, you know what I'm saying, and smoking cigars and stuff like that. No complaints. Nothing like that. Maybe here and there. But he still was a solid individual and went out there and did his job. I'm not mad at Davante Adams. And I can tell you this on record. Even though I just seen a Bleacher Report today that said we're not going to trade him to them. If we trade him to the Chiefs, I'm with Dane too for a second. If we trade him, I know this is not going to happen. So don't say
interdivision. Yeah, I doubt
if they, I don't. People keep entertaining this idea. If we even entertain him going to the Chiefs in their situation right now, I am no longer a Raiders fan. No longer. Because that lets me know that you guys don't want to win. You're not serious about winning. You're not serious about this. So why would I waste my time with you guys? I'll just name 4 wide receivers in different parts of the Raiders organization in their rebuilding stages. And they all ended up doing the same thing. I want out of here. So how can I be like, I'm mad at Davante Adams? It's us, bro. We're the problem. It don't matter what you can change. You can change states. You can change whatever you want to do. You can change. You can change cities. You can do all that. You are still the Raiders. We're still the Oakland Raiders at heart. You know what I'm saying? We're still them. So I'm not mad at Davante Adams. I just hope he goes somewhere where we can eat off of this trade. Honestly speaking, with you talking about trading him for a 2nd-round pick, I am okay. I need more than that. I need more than that. We're trading him for what? Then
it said a 2nd round of this month. That's some stuff.
Exactly. We need some more stuff. If we trading him, we need to do right by Devante by trading him somewhere that he wants to go and who has a chance to get into the Super Bowl, not the Chiefs. And we need to get a lot off of him. So y'all, at least they can do is do right by him.
What if the Chiefs offer you the best package? What if the Chiefs is like, I still don't think they do it, but what if the Chiefs is they willing to mortgage the future trying to get this 3-peat?
No, I'm done with these niggas if that happens.
So like you get a first. So instead of a second, you get a first, a third, and a player.
I can't, bro. If they trade, if they give fucking Patrick Mahomes, Davante Adams, nigga, I am done with the league, nigga. I am done with the league, nigga, and I'm done with the Raiders, my nigga. I wipe my hands with these loser ass niggas. I wipe my hands.
Let me get to these comments where JC says, "So I like to post in." I mean, pretty much. I think he's just scrolling on Instagram. Everybody knows the power of social media. He knew liking that post because of that type of reaction.
Thank you.
I think these niggas is old.
Man, he ain't that old.
These niggas is old. I don't know.
Bro, you play for you're a head coach of an organization. You ain't that old.
I get you. But
you ain't that old.
And I ain't gonna. All right, never mind.
I'm not mad at
I'll say if you like it. I'll say if you like it, then I mean I guess go talk to him once it started blowing up. If it wasn't that deep, like if it was something else, if he liked it, he was like, oh, this was funny. Like, haha, yeah, right. Like, look, and then it started blowing up. I'd definitely just call him like, hey, nigga, I ain't mean it like that.
But that's the thing though. It had to mean something because Davante Adams goes on. I was monitoring this whole when the story broke, nigga, my heart dropped. When the story broke, my heart dropped. I'm like, yo, we about to trade this nigga because I knew this day was coming, nigga. I knew this day was coming. Everybody can see it. Once we got Derek out of there, Josh out of there, Darren out of there, he's gonna get out of here. He's not what he signed up for. So, especially the age he's at now. So when I'm seeing this and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, I see that the Jets have interest in him, the Chiefs have interest in him, the Ravens, Commanders, and the Saints now are added to the story, to the mix.
I saw the Steelers in there too.
Yeah, the Steelers too. No, I don't want him going to the Steelers. No on the Steelers, no on the Chiefs. I see the Jets and the Saints making the biggest run at him.
So the Jets have cap space. They got enough to sign him. I think they got 15. He's gonna come in at like 13, 13 close to 14.
I think the Jets. Yeah, I think the Jets make a run at him, especially the current state that they're in right now. They can't move the ball. And it would be nice to see him pair up with Garrett Wilson to free him open as well.
I just want to say Garrett Wilson was in hell. Just side note, just complete side note. I know we want to talk. He was in hell in Denver. No, Patrick Surtain had him in hell.
First off, nigga, he's been in hell since he's gotten drafted. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it real with you, nigga. Since he's gotten drafted, nigga, he's been after that rookie year, he's been in hell.
Well, what's worse than hell? Because Patrick Surtain had him there.
Yeah, I don't know, nigga. I don't know the underworld. I don't know something, nigga. Because you're right, nigga. He couldn't get open. He couldn't do nothing.
Get open, save his life.
And I get his frustrations, but like I'm saying though, Davante Adams, thank you for your services. You will be very missed. I'm not mad at you. You could have did what Antonio Brown did, and you didn't. So you actually played games and gave an effort to our organization, and I thank you. To the Raiders, get it together. before you lose a fan, you lose your ass niggas. Continue, Judah.
All righty then. Real quick, bro, before I get into these comments, where you think he going?
I don't want him to go to the Commanders because they have a chance to win, but
I don't want him going there either.
Yeah, I don't have them winning now. Okay, so before I answer this, you want to say where I want him to go or where I think he's going to go?
Both.
I think he's going to go to the Jets. That's
Okay.
where I think he's going to go because I feel like we're going to do right by him and send him to somewhere he wants to go.
Right.
I think he goes to the Jets. Where I want him to go is the Ravens. That's where I want him to go. That's where my dream destination.
I wasn't even laughing at you. I was laughing at one of the comments. I'm sorry.
For Davante Adams to go to the Ravens. Get my guy a wide receiver one he can depend on.
No, I
get my guy that one. Get him that one.
I agree.
But yeah, I want him to go to the Ravens, man.
I agree. So you probably know this a little better than I do. Crafty Southpaw said Raiders still paying the price for passing up. What is that? Bisiacia?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Head coach. But that's the thing, though. Can I ask you a question? Real quick.
Sure.
Do you think that we were dumb for getting rid of Derek Carr in hindsight, even though he played horrible that season? Because ultimately, because remember we had mad hype going into that season. We had mad hype when we acquired Davante Adams, and ultimately we went off I think a 0-3 start or 0-4.
I remember that season.
Do you think we should have gave him another chance?
No. No.
You said no?
Yeah, I say no. And I say no only because y'all had a lot of seasons of him. And it wasn't like the first couple seasons. Y'all had a lot of seasons of him, and he was mid. So you go from mid, then we get you what you asking for, which is your best friend, top 5 receiver at the time, and you are terrible.
Because I think I started a domino effect. Because once we got rid of him, Darren was right after him. Josh he just left us. He already made a commitment to leave us for real.
Yeah.
And then Davante's gone now. So I felt like
I don't think so.
Even though we were upset with him, because like, it's one of those things is you don't know how good you got it until it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even then we're complaining about him. Like,
no, I feel you, and I mean I think you got mid right now though. I think Gardner Minshew is mid for sure. But I think you got mid right now, and I think that's what they was looking at. You had years of Derek Carr. It was mid. You didn't really get much out of it. You get his guy. All right, it still ain't working out. And then they benched him at the end of the year due to his injury guarantees. They didn't bench him because he was playing that bad. They benched him because of his injury guarantees. So I don't know. But more in these comments. Let's see. Last one was Crafty Southpaw. I'm not watching football if that happens. I guess he was talking about Devante going to the Chiefs. I know exactly what he's talking about.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm done. Like I'm done with our organization, number one, and I'm done with the NFL, bro. I'm not playing. I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. I'm done with this, bro. Because it's like I said, I'm gonna name these names one more time, and you guys. I know everybody in the world's not a Raiders fan, but you guys do your research and see. This is what they put me through. They put me through. Tim, this is so long, 26 years of living. Tim, Randy, Jerry, Antonio, and now Davante Adams. These are Hall of Fame receivers that we have won nothing with. Nothing. So this is what they put me through. It's not them. It's the organization.
I feel you. I feel you. It's just so entertaining getting you on your soapbox about your team. When I do
shit is
mine
annoying,
about mine,
bro. Like people be like, shit. Well, ever since the year that we were supposed to do something with Josh and them, I've been silent. I can't say
radio silent.
You know how it's annoying where it's like I want to say your team is ass so bad.
But yours is too.
nigga. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, that's
And
how I
mine
lead.
might be worse.
So maybe you can steal this from me. That's when people tell me my team is bad too. I'd be like, exactly. That's why I'm unbiased, and I can tell you your team sucks because mine does too. So I
Like,
don't really. I can be completely unbiased about this. Let's not be naive here, says JC. Exactly, and the fact that he hasn't said nothing to him, he definitely meant to do it. TJ said purgatory when you. That's what I laughed at. When you said I think he's gonna go to the Jets, he put purgatory. that's what I laughed at. You said the Ravens. He fucking with the Ravens. My guy's a Ravens fan. Definitely on that.
And my fault. And my fault too. To interrupt. And they also put me. hold on. Before I laugh, you also put me through Jamarcus Russell. That's also something else y'all put me through. Y'all put me through Jamarcus Russell as well. But I digress.
The Saints broke as hell. He ain't going there. I hope he do because I would love for them to give up picks just to not do shit. The Saints, as you know though, JC, they the masters of moving the cap, pushing contracts back that shouldn't be pushed back. So and they'll find a way. If they really want to, they'll find a way. You know,
I got mixed feelings for him going to the Saints too as well because I got a bet with Foe, which I think I'm going to be paying him very soon.
Josh McDaniels ruined that team. Crafty Southpaw.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, stop talking about this stuff.
Crafty Southpaw knows some football.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Might know some Raiders football. Hey, that's what it seems like. Know some Raiders football over there.
He do.
Devante must really love Derek Carr. I never seen anybody want to play with him so bad. Now he want A-Rod back when he literally left him. He want all his exes.
That's his college teammate. What you mean? They're definitely friends. That's his nigga. They went to Fresno State, nigga. They got out the mud together. What you mean?
He said he ain't never seen nobody want to play with him so bad. I feel it on that.
Bro, you name me somebody besides them two. I'm talking about him, not you. That got drafted from Fresno State. You let me know. If we got out the mud together, yes, we got a bond that we'll never forget.
Marcus Russell is the only quarterback that got caught lying about watching film.
Nigga said
they did used to check the nigga tablet. You got.
They talking about who? They talking about? I should be talking about Tobias Harris, the biggest finesser. Oh Lord, it's definitely.
But that's hilarious. Him and Johnny Manziel with the tablet with the checks on the film. Oh my God.
Oh man, but I forgot about that story. But yeah, they put me through Jamarcus Russell too.
He said don't forget about Henry Ruggs. They put you through that too.
Oh shit. Because we supposed to we were so happy that Henry, because when Devante came, he was supposed to be compared up with Henry Ruggs.
And the corner that got arrested with the guns.
I told you 2 pods ago. We signed nothing but ex-convicts, nigga. We signed nothing but people from
future convicts. Apparently, nigga. Wasn't nothing wrong with Henry Ruggs until he signed to y'all,
nigga. Bro, we are. Nigga. It is hard, bro. It's really hard.
Oh man, this has been.
I forgot about marvelous. So I didn't put that back in my mind. So,
nigga, this has been marvelous. I love this. Hey man, let's move on.
Niggas asking me, nigga. Bo was like, we was having a convo. I'm like, nigga, the Saints ass, Saints trash. They look like their old self. He like, nigga, you don't even claim your team. I'm like,
that is facts, LA man. You got do or die with these niggas, man.
I'm through, yeah.
Henry Ruggs crashed out. Avery froze his feet to get out of Vegas.
Yeah, bro.
Ruggs, that's what JC said. Ruggs was just starting to emerge when he got arrested. What a waste. Yo, y'all got it. I almost said, yo, y'all got to chill. I almost crashed. AB called your owner a nigga and he white.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, bro. But I see why you don't talk about the Raiders. I ain't see why, because I forget about all of this. I forgot about all of this.
Put me through, they put me through
wilding.
Too much, bro.
They start wilding in the chat. Oh my God.
Too much, bro. And having to see my owner's haircut too on a regular basis is annoying. That's awful. But yeah,
bro, the comments was coming in so fast, bro. I couldn't even click them in order, bro. I swear to God, I couldn't click them in order, bro. The bitches was wrong. All right, I'm done, man. I'm done, man. I'm done. All right,
Nigga,
moving on.
nigga, we just named 10 different incidents, nigga, that they have put me through, nigga. In the past 26 years, nigga, me being a fan, nigga. I'm telling you, the last straw would be them trading that nigga to the Chiefs. That would be the last straw for me, nigga. I'll become a Bears fan, my nigga. That would be the last straw for me. I'm dead ass serious. That would be the last straw. So if y'all niggas see me with a fucking Walter Payton jersey on next week, because this nigga got traded to the Chiefs, you know why. You know why.
Hold on.
Yeah, that nigga haircut is crazy. My nigga Mark out here tripping. This nigga had the same haircut since he been 12, nigga. This nigga's like 60, 70 years old. Put a fucking bowl on top of his head, nigga. Start cutting.
JC, you not right, dog. You're not right. Let me open up one of these so y'all can really see it. No,
I told you, bro.
Way.
This is what the Raiders put me through.
No way.
That nigga look crazy, nigga. This nigga here. We are jokes. We are a joke. Like, this is crazy. We are a joke. I'm a fan of a team that's a joke.
Nigga called it the Super Bowl Cup. The Super Bowl cut, nigga. No, I ain't gonna lie. He do got too much money for his hair to look like that.
So I'm saying, my nigga.
I agree. Hey, all right. Yeah, we gotta move on.
I ain't trying to laugh.
Hey, we gotta move on, bro.
This is serious, bro. I am genuinely upset, bro. I ain't even trying to laugh, bro. I'm genuinely mad right now, dog. Like, man, let's move on, my nigga. I'm tired.
Yeah,
of this
man,
shit,
the fan vibes.
We just named 10
No,
different
we just brought
things.
up like 10 different incidents that was like catastrophic. Like, it was real bad. This wasn't small incidents.
Nigga set us back 5 years plus. This is why we so awful, nigga. This is why.
Oh, man. I'm finna cry in this bitch. Y'all funny as hell. Oh, man. Fan vibes, man. I ran another poll. Man. And this time it was running backs. I did Adrian Peterson versus LT versus LaDainian Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this kind of played out. We got LT, 31% of the votes. Adrian Peterson, 69% of the votes.
This was hard for me.
I feel like people know who they are, just in case we got some people in here who don't know who these people are. This is what they look like. Maybe you've seen them in their helmets before, in their uniforms. But, you know. But we got 31% votes for LT, 69% votes for Adrian Peterson. I'm going to make this a series, by the way. So, got the wide receiver out the way. Julio moved on to the next round. Getting the running backs out the way. So, Adrian Peterson beat out LT this week. Do you agree? Disagree? How you feeling?
I agree, because it's a little hard for me. I seen LT give us mad work. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, and that was probably like one of my favorite running backs, and it was hard because I was being a Raiders fan, and obviously, you know, Pops was on my ass. You know what I'm saying? And you like LT, or you a San Diego fan, huh? Nah, chill. But my nigga, he was like that. His cutbacks was crazy. Man, LT was like that. But AP, I think it was a different animal. I think he came off of an ACL tear one year.
Yep, with 2000.
And
he came back in like 10 months, bro.
Yeah, bro. So
I'm ran for 2000 the very next year. The best way to put this, because I agree, is I was on the phone with TJ earlier, and he told me, he said, I seen LT do some things, but I seen Adrian Peterson do some things.
But see, they're two different.
And I think that's agreed wholeheartedly. And I did mention that too, because you could definitely throw LT the ball out the backfield, have him on some routes, things like that.
And he's shaking you out your boots.
I feel that, but my rebuttal to my own statement was, shit, when you're getting 6 yards of carry, you don't have to catch the fucking ball. It don't matter. I don't have to catch a fucking ball if I get 6 yards a pop.
And AP running through niggas.
Yeah, I'm running through niggas. I can run around niggas.
Yeah.
I can hit you with a little juke every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm going around you or through you, nigga. I ain't got to do all this cute shit. Nah, he's a freak of nature, bro. I remember him running a nigga. He played. It was a Steelers. It was the Vikings Steelers. I do not know who the fuck he ran over.
Bro, was it Ryan Clark?
Was it Ryan Clark? That's what I want to say.
Ryan Clark.
Bro,
he stepped on that
I'm talking about. He put his helmet in the nigga chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He put the crown of his helmet in the center of a safety chest.
I don't know if it was Ryan Clark. I might be mistaken. I might gotta do my research.
It might not be Ryan Clark, but I feel. I
know he was on that team though.
Yeah,
I know he was on that team during that time. So I don't know.
Runs over Steelers.
Because he talking about he can tackle Derrick Henry. Nigga, please.
Oh shit. It was Willie Gay. It was Willie Gay.
Oh yeah, you lucky nigga.
Or William Gay. That's what that says. Yeah.
But nah though, I gotta give a slight edge to AP just to the fact that he offered that ACL tear and then next year to do what you did, that's craziness.
No, I agree with you.
Though.
100%.
I heard my nigga having a little financial struggles right now, you know. Get well soon.
You know, we talk about him as a football player. I don't
even
know all that, you know.
Yeah, get well soon,
This nigga. They still going in on your quarterback. I mean, on your organization.
I don't want to see that, bro. I don't. Just trying to bring trauma to my life. I am straight right now.
Nigga said he asked the barber to make me look 10 years younger, and his barber thought he said make me look 10.
I said the nigga been having the same haircut since 12 years old, nigga.
Said John Gruden set y'all back 20 years alone. Yeah, they going in, bro. They going in.
Hey, also while y'all going in, drop y'all teams too in here.
TJ a Ravens fan.
Since y'all going in on my teams, drop y'all teams in here.
TJ a Ravens fan. JC is a Falcons fan.
28-3. 28-3. That's all I got to say.
I don't know what crafty Southpaw is. You got to drop it. You got to drop your team in here.
TJ team is?
He's a Ravens fan. Very hard for you to find. It's gonna be a little difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult.
The reason why I like the Ravens though, so I can't really.
It'll be a little difficult to find something on that one. I don't know. Crafty Southpaw, he gotta drop his team in here.
Yeah, nigga.
But we got a comment real quick. Nope. Yeah, TJ Lane, real loud and proud. Baltimore Ravens, nigga. But moving on, man. You are player of the week, man. Unofficially retired player of the week. Or your
That's crazy. He brought up the Ravens too.
Your player of the week is Derrick Henry, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir. Ski.
I'm not mad at that.
199 yards. That's all I got to say. Shit is self-explanatory to me.
I feel you. John Harbaugh said he's not, or whatever fucking Harbaugh is there. Harbaugh said he not.
It's John.
Okay, there you go. Harbaugh said he's not there to carry the ball 30 times a game. You're right. He's been carrying it 25 and less and still getting 200 yards. You're absolutely right. 25 and
first play, I believe that was their first play of the game, and 87-yarder touchdown. So, and 199 yards. It's with 2 touchdowns, I believe, or 3. Is it 2 touchdowns he had? Let me see. I believe it was 2 touchdowns. So yeah, it's Derrick Henry, bro. He's my player of the week.
Definitely. Honestly, I feel lazy. I didn't do as much research on this. I was just so stuck with Jared Goff, man. 18 for 18, 292, 2 touchdowns. And he caught one. I just be like, you ran a route. You caught a pass. That's not what you do. And you're a white guy. You outran a linebacker. You're a slow white guy that outran a linebacker to that pylon. So, which TJ agrees on that Derrick Henry. Yeah, and he was telling you he had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I said 199 yards should be self-explanatory.
They tried to get him that 200.
But nigga, it was 1 yard for a 200-yard day. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
Derrick Henry's definitely my player.
I feel you. I feel lazy. Like I said, I ain't really do too much work on that one.
Yeah.
But key matchups for week 5, man. So you know how I get down when I do these. I do the best game. So I do Thursday night. I do Sunday 1 o'clock. But this week we got a Sunday at 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna do Sunday 9 o'clock, Sunday 1 o'clock, Sunday 4 o'clock, Sunday 8 o'clock, Monday night.
Yep.
Feel me? So we got Bucs Falcons. Thursday night football.
That's the one I'm most well. I'm excited for a lot of them, but I'm definitely excited for a lot of stuff in this game.
I ain't gonna lie. I think this week's slate of games kind of ass. I don't know if you feel
Really?
like that. I did feel like that.
I thought shit. I'm looking forward to seeing the Bucs versus Falcons and how because they're division rivals right now. Shit, Baker just entered himself in the MVP talks. I want to see how
3-1 versus 2-2. You get a little shaky.
My AirPods just died. Sorry, y'all.
All right, he'll take his AirPods up. I feel him. Bucs Falcons tomorrow. There you go. You back?
Yeah, but yeah, the Bucs and the Falcons. Baker's been playing out of his mind. The Falcons defense is something to mess with, and the Falcons offense is, they can put up points. You know what I mean? So, to see that the Jets versus Vikings, I want to see. Definitely want to see that.
Yep, that was what I have for Sunday morning. That's 9 a.m. Jets Vikings. I think that's a pretty decent game. No home field advantage.
And you know what game I'm most excited to see? That Bills and Texans game.
Yep, I had both. I didn't know which one to do. I had Bills, Texans, and Ravens, Bengals. They got them both playing at 1. I don't like that. They both playing at 1 o'clock.
And you see how they the Ravens put a smacking on that white man. They put a good beating on him, and I love it. I love it.
This nigga trying to invent reverse slavery.
Yeah, reparations, nigga. That's what reparations, nigga.
This nigga here is sick.
Smacking that nigga. You see he getting all up, all red and shit, shoulder pads all off the jersey, nigga. Getting up all frustrated, yeah, nigga. That's what's talking that shit, and I'm happy.
TJ taking the Bucs over the Falcons.
I got the Falcons over the Bucs.
Where we at?
Falcons over the Falcons spot. I believe they're in the
they in Atlanta. I'm taking the Falcons.
Yeah, they're in Atlanta, so I got the Falcons.
They're in Atlanta. I'm taking the Falcons. Jets Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings. I think they keep this train rolling. That Sauce versus Justin Jefferson damn near might feed families.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be nice.
They just got many. Yeah, I just think that offense versus that defense is gonna be lit. But that defense that likes to blitz against that immobile Aaron Rodgers is gonna be crazy. And seeing how Aaron Rodgers does against the disguises that Brian Flores like to run, I think that game is gonna be 9 o'clock in the morning. I think that's an exceptional game to watch. That's a game to wake up for.
Yeah, I got the Vikings for that one though.
For sure. I got the Vikings on that too. Bills, Texans. TJ got the Texans.
I got the Texans too.
I like the Texans too. Ravens, Bengals. I know who TJ got.
I already wasn't messing with Josh Allen, but ever since them comments, and because he's a great white hope for some reason. Like they be trying to compare him. He's saying he's better than Lamar, which is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But I already didn't like him like that. But once those comments, nigga, I don't like to pray on nobody's downfall or nothing. But I'm not a fan. You're gonna have to prove it to me. I got the Texans.
I feel it. Ravens, Bengals.
Ravens, even though they're at Cincinnati spot, Cincinnati, I'm sure they're looking to turn it around. But if they lose this game, I don't think they're going to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I like the Ravens.
They're both playing for something, so.
Yeah, I like the Ravens. That Bengals defense is just bad.
Yeah, awful.
I just bet, and it's like I love Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I like nothing else really about Cincy. I like T. Higgins, but I love Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
But T. Higgins hasn't done anything in the last 2 games.
Yeah, and I also think he's on that like, bro, I'm out of here next year. I ain't trying to get hurt. My money guaranteed. That's why he sat the first 2 games with a hamstring injury. Like it's the same thing. He finna start pulling them soft tissue injuries, bro. The shit you can't really measure whether or not it's hurt or not. Oh, my calf, my ankle, like it's
They're 1-3, so if they lose this game, they'll be 1-4. I don't see them.
Season's over after that.
Yeah, I don't see you winning.
I just really bank on the Ravens getting a stop before the Bengals get a stop.
Yeah, and if they continue this, like I said, T Higgins might end up, like I said, pulling something.
Yeah, might as well just sit him down or trade. Can you trade somebody that's on the tag? Or no, right?
I don't think so. No, you tagged him for a reason. I
don't think you could trade nobody on the tag. So it's is what it is, man. So I like the Ravens in that. So moving on to the 4 o'clock games. 4 o'clock games. That slate of games was definitely ass.
Yeah,
so
I picked
Packers, Rams
versus Rams or Steelers.
It was Giants, Seahawks was my other option. I know nobody really cared about that besides me. So it was like,
Yeah. I probably watch the Yeah, I'm gonna just watch the Raiders and Broncos, my nigga. So I'll
I
probably
mean, I don't blame you for that. That's rough. That's a tough watch.
I'm a Raiders fan, bro. So I
No,
got
I
to.
feel you. I
Choice.
feel you. But like, if the Giants season, if they was playing how they played week 1, and then Carolina didn't bench Bryce, and they was playing how they play, like that game in Germany would have been the worst game ever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that. Like, I wasn't saying it as a jab, but it was like, yeah, that's awful.
I'm curious to see the division rivals though. Like I'm curious to see the Bears and Panthers matchup. I want to see that a little bit of that. I want to see the Commanders and Browns matchup. Kind of want to see.
You want to see the Bears Panthers?
Yeah, I want to see. You know what I mean? I want to see if Andy Dalton continues doing what he's doing, or if Caleb ends up doing. You know, I'm a fan of football, bro. So
no, I feel you. I think I'll tune into that. I'll keep up with it. I ain't gonna watch it.
If you guys are looking for excitement for the 405 game, because I feel like the Cowboys and Steelers going to be a defensive game. But I think that the Cardinals and 49ers should be all right. That's probably the best looking one out of all
that Cardinals defense is bad.
Man, that's probably the most.
But I'm not
most appealing.
No. I think that defense gonna they're gonna fuck that Cardinals offense up. I don't even think so. Because I thought, and I was right about the over under on the Commanders Cardinals game last week. It was 50.5. Shit, Washington scored 42 points by themselves.
Shit.
So, you know what I mean? That's not the way I expected it to go. But
they putting up points.
With me saying that, like, I don't know why Kyler Murray not good. Why they not good? To be honest, so it's just like
this is the game he's going to win.
It. He might, but I'm
telling you, the games that they kind of even or should win, it seems like they lose. I don't keep up a lot of AZ football like that. But every time I tune in, it seems like the games I think they're going to win, they don't win. But every time the ones I like don't think they have a chance in, like the 49ers, they're most likely going to win this game. Watch. Next week we're going to see. But I got AZ for that one though.
You gotta stop doing drugs. Somebody gotta stop doing drugs. Stop about you.
What, for AZ?
Because right after he put Bears and Panthers, nasty work. So maybe he's talking about that.
No, y'all should know, right? I said it multiple times.
You like the Bears. I forgot. I forgot you like the Bears. TJ has a nickname for everybody, bro. So you'll start to figure these out. Call of Duty 6 is Kyler Murray. Because
I can't press all nigga do play.
Yeah, so you'll start to figure that out.
But I'm excited for that Monday matchup, man.
Yeah, Crafty Southpaw, man, you back. LA said y'all was in here talking crazy about his team. Put your team in the chat. And let him know something.
Let me see.
He got on everybody else. Yeah, he got on everybody else already.
And it better not be no Chiefs. It better not be no. You know what I'm saying? Better not be nobody far for real. I need you to stay down to the struggle. I don't respect nobody who no Chiefs fan. I don't believe you. Simple. I don't believe you.
This is we like to be fan interactive on this part too. So Crafty Southpaw, if you want to know, we doing key matchups: Bucs, Falcons, Jets, Vikings, Bills versus Texans, Ravens versus Bengals. You can put who you like in them games in the chat. I'll throw them up on the screen.
And put your favorite team in there too. Don't forget that. Don't forget, since you got so much to say on them boys. You know what I'm saying? Put your team in there too.
Put your mama on the phone.
Yeah.
Put your mama on the phone.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably a Jaguar fan. Probably. And I hope not. I pray not. He not no Jaguar fan.
Hey, the one thing I can say about people who are fans of bad teams, unless you're completely delusional, you are an unbiased part, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
You're an unbiased party if your team sucks.
Because if your team sucks, you know everything about everybody else's team.
Yeah, it's just like I gotta pay attention to everybody else. They don't need to look at mine. It's just
don't throw no stones if you live in a glass house. I'm gonna tell you that.
I feel you on that though. He said,
if your team stay in the glass house, don't throw no stones at my team, man.
He said he looked forward to the Darnold revenge game, so he looked forward to that Jets Vikings.
I'm looking forward to that Monday night though, man.
Yeah. Hold on, we're gonna get there. Let's keep going in order. Okay. So you didn't answer. Packers Rams. I thought that was the best game. 4:00. So
is Jordan Love playing?
Yeah, he played last week.
Yeah. The Packers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers too. The Rams just ain't got enough. in my opinion. That defense loaded. I think this damn near gonna be a blowout. That's why I really don't like the 4:00 slate games. I don't like them at all.
Puka's still out. Cooper's still out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I got
it's rough. Yeah. So let's see. 8:00 we got Steelers Cowboys. You already kind of mentioned that you think this would be a defensive game.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys for that one though.
The Rams, Jordan Love to sit for another 2 weeks. I didn't see that. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I still ain't seen crappy Southpaw. Still ain't seen you in here.
Yeah, he still ain't dropped it. He ain't dropped the squad in here. Jordan Love. Yeah, no, I don't see nothing about him sitting again. So
he playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Packers for that one. And
Steelers Cowboys. Super nasty work, but I need the Cowboys to get this win.
I got the Cowboys. I also want to touch on that Najee Harris. He been like low key tripping though. Like, first off, my guy, I expected you to be better coming into the league. We haven't been playing that well this season. And asked about Justin Fields' contribution. How'd you feel about? I forgot what question the reporter asked. They said that it was regarding Justin Fields, and he kind of got upset a little bit, talking about it's not just him, it's all of us. We're all putting the work out there. We're all doing this out there, and this, that, and the third. I get what he's saying and stuff like that, but the whole storyline is going to be on Justin Fields due to the fact of him and Russell Wilson's.
I ain't play quarterback. It's always going to be about the quarterback.
So he was a little, and then that's why Zaire Franklin had kind of like got him on Twitter and was like, that boy's soft, 28 run harder or some shit. I was like,
okay. That's interesting.
Should he break though? Shit.
I need.
Zaire ain't wrong.
I need the Steelers to win this game, so I'm going Steelers. And they're gonna run the ball.
I'm going Cowboys because Cowboys can't stop the run, and Najee Harris ain't shit. So
Cowboys can't stop the run, and Pittsburgh's gonna run the ball.
I think Najee ain't shit. So
I think that Dallas defense ain't shit. It's you know.
We'll see.
But I do need them to win, to the Steelers to win, even if this was some regular shit and the Cowboys defense was good. I need the Steelers to win. So
I feel like Dak and them niggas need to win. So I feel like Dak and CD probably gonna whip them to a W.
He said that the Steelers fans was calling Dairy Queen a bum. I love it. Spoken like a true Ravens fan. Spoken like a true Ravens fan.
You talking about Patrick?
Yeah. Call it Dairy Queen. Told you, man, you gonna catch on, man. These nicknames, man. You gonna catch on.
No, man.
Catch on real fast.
I got them winning though.
I feel it. Saints Chiefs Monday is last one.
You went who? Saints Chiefs?
Saints Chiefs Monday.
I thought you were going through the whole list. You should be going through the whole list, to be honest with you.
The whole list of what?
The whole list of the game slate.
I mean, we can. I told you I felt like this week's slate was ass. I felt like
just to see if next we will revisit and stuff like that, just to see like, you know what I mean, if he was right or not.
Okay, well keep it down. I'm finna look it up.
We can skim through it real quick. Panthers.
No, for sure. So you gonna keep tab or you want me to keep tab of what teams we pick?
Go ahead, keep tab.
I mean, you gotta read it off. That means you gotta read it off. Then you gotta read the games.
All right, so no more Panthers versus Bears.
Surprisingly, that's a little tricky.
I got the Bears. You know who I'm rocking with.
Where we at?
Bears, Chicago.
I'm taking the Bears.
Bears. We did Ravens versus Bengals. Dolphins versus Patriots.
That's disgusting.
Definitely nasty.
That is awful.
It's a division game, so.
Man, that game gonna be like 6-3.
Yeah, definitely.
Ew. Yeah, nigga. I read the comments. TJ said nobody wins. Yeah, nobody wins.
Definitely.
I'm taking in New England.
Yeah.
Patriots.
At Foxborough.
Patriots.
Yeah, I got the Pats too. I agree. Browns versus Commanders.
Commanders.
I got the Browns, bro.
I
think they're just like Arizona, for some reason. I think they're going to be just like Arizona.
No, like just like game that they should win.
Oh,
I kind of see that in this. But Colts and Jaguars.
Wacko Flacco for the win, baby.
I got Joey. I'm rocking with Joey. And the Jaguars are 0-4, and Trevor Lawrence is just that bad.
Niggas stink.
Yeah. Bills versus Texans. Oh, we already did that already? No, we didn't.
Bills, Texans.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I
we
put
both
the Texans for that one. Yeah, okay. Raiders versus Broncos. Come on.
Broncos.
Self-explanatory for me.
Broncos. You taking Raiders?
Yeah. AZ versus 49ers.
The 49ers.
Okay. I got AZ for that one.
Okay. Anyway.
We did Packers versus Rams. Giants versus the Seahawks.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks for that one. We got the Giants.
Seahawks. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we did the Cowboys and Steelers. I got the Cowboys. Saints versus the Chiefs Monday night. And
hold on, I got tape. Steelers.
My bad.
I'm taking the Steelers. You taking the Cowboys. What other game? You skipped another game.
Did I?
That we already went over. I just got
Ravens versus Bengals. I skipped over Jets and Vikings too.
Ravens, Bengals. How you feeling?
I got the Ravens for sure.
You got Ravens? Yeah, we both got Ravens. Okay.
Jets and Vikings. I got the Vikings for that one.
Okay, Vikings. We both got Vikings. All right. I'm caught up.
All right, and we got Saints and Chiefs, and then I'm going with this. I hate the Saints because folk like the Saints, and that nigga's annoying.
Ha!
That nigga's annoying. I hate the Chiefs because they're in my division, but they also, it's hard to hate the Chiefs. They like the Warriors. I'm going Saints. I feel like the Chiefs have too many injuries going into the season. Travis Kelce's been playing like shit, and the Saints need a bounce-back W for how good they played the first 2 weeks.
I feel that. I'm going to go Chiefs.
I understand.
I'm going Chiefs because this is not even all that other shit. It's just the perfect storyline. It feeds into all the other storylines. All right, now we down our top two receivers. We ain't got nobody to throw the ball to again. Yeah, we found a way to win a game. Like it's just kind of how it goes. We found a way to win this motherfucker. The Saints offense against the Chiefs defense, I don't like it. I don't really like the Chiefs offense against the Saints defense either. It might be a close one, but we know how close ones go when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side. So
it's very true. Very true.
Can't really,
I feel like too as well. Remember last week we were talking about who's gonna lose their jobs. There's 3 niggas that's about to lose. 4 niggas that's in my eyes potentially gonna lose their jobs. Trevor Lawrence going to next year is probably gonna lose his job.
They just paid him though. I think they give him another year.
Anthony Richardson getting hurt too much. I don't know. Might put a plug on you, my guy. It's also something I'm looking at. Deshaun Watson, obviously. And I had somebody else too at the tip of my tongue. Pause. I had somebody else. I think I might have forgot. I had somebody else though. But Anthony Richardson, Deshaun Watson, Trevor.
I think
be it, though. Daniel, obviously.
Oh yeah, I think Trevor.
Somebody else though.
Before we get out of here, I think Trevor. I don't know if they get rid of him. Their season has to go completely. Like it's already down the drain, but they got to be like 1-8. You know what I'm saying? I think for that to be a situation, because they literally just paid him. I think they at least give him the next year.
Them niggas 0-4 right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be like 1-8. Maybe he continues for another 4 games. You might start to bench him, and then you bring in Mac Jones, and then I don't know what you do come the offseason, but there's that, and then who else you said? You said Deshaun. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I think he's one massage away from being a good football player again.
And Levis too.
Will Levis is definitely losing his job. They're gonna draft a quarterback. They just we talk about other teams fucking quarterbacks up. Talk about the Tennessee Titans. Daniel Jones obviously is gonna lose his job. And he's actually not playing that bad this year. We just don't score no touchdowns. So
He's gonna be a backup for somewhere else.
Yeah,
Or,
he'll be a backup somewhere.
or
He's
a
that
plug-in
if he
for
keeps
somebody.
playing this way, he's definitely earned himself a backup job versus
Not
being out of the league completely.
or like I said, like if the Titans end up going a different direction or something like that, probably try that luck with him.
A bridge, yeah, he could be a bridge too. I can see him
Yeah.
being I don't know. Bridges, Bridges is just some stable there. You don't
Yeah,
have to really
until we
win
draft
games. So,
somebody,
yeah,
until we can.
yeah, I can see him being a bridge and a backup.
Yeah.
He continue to play the way he playing. Yeah, and those are our guys that if they keep playing this way, they're gonna be retired.
And
I agree with you on that.
Shit, Jalen Hurts. Only reason why niggas ain't trade you yet, or say you on the hot seat, is because you got that no trade clause. Nigga. I heard about that.
He made the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and
You got that
people
no
holding
trade
on to
clause
that.
in
You
his
got
contract.
this year go by when y'all don't make the Super Bowl, then people will start to die off it. People
Yeah.
start, that Super Bowl was a little while ago, and you didn't win it,
And
and you didn't cost them the game because you played a hell of a game in the Super Bowl, but that one turnover, that one fumble, that led to a score. That was the difference in the game.
Yeah, and also too, before we got out of here, I heard that Tua. I think I was watching either First Take or something. I want to say I seen a clip by them on Instagram. They said Tua it's a chance that he might come back after he's cleared. They said no doctor has told him anything otherwise.
No, yeah, he's coming back after IR for sure.
Yeah,
he's coming back after the 4 for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but shit.
They might be in contention for a quarterback too. They might go draft one. That would be very interesting, but we'll see.
Man, because them niggas need it. Them niggas need to. Definitely need to. But yeah, man.
Man. This has been another beautiful Wednesday, man. Y'all watch football Thursday, tomorrow. Y'all watch football Sunday morning. Y'all watch football on Saturday too. Y'all watch some college football. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Crafty Southpaw, I still ain't seen your team.
Yeah, man. Crafty ain't trying to drop his team in here, man. He don't want you to know all that, man.
Yeah.
You're a Patriots fan. Fuck around.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot to say about them Raiders. I would love to hear your team.
A Patriots fan.
If you're a Patriots fan, you really just living off the old days. But guess what, nigga? Thing about the old days, them the old days. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who watched The Wire, you should know that. You know what I mean?
Nigga said some people just need to sit on the couch and do a word puzzle.
Hey, even though I got the Ravens to pick win the Super Bowl, y'all niggas started off a little rocky, and y'all lost. He was
tripping. He was tripping about that too, and I told him same shit. I said, "Hey, bro, I'm not really worried about y'all in these 0-2. I don't give a fuck about it."
Well, it's all good, nigga.
He was on some internal real Ravens football shit, and I'm like, bro, y'all always figure it out. Now, maybe if you're talking about winning the Super Bowl, what y'all doing now, don't get it done, but y'all will be all right as far as the season goes.
Ask him how that Raiders L felt though.
That's when he start tripping.
How it feel though?
Oh man.
Okay.
Bad interaction. You gotta wait, man. They can't respond as fast in the chat. they got
that's
tight.
That's why I'm quick on the draw. You know what I mean?
I'm saying? This nigga try to get his to get out.
Yeah,
nigga try to end it. Yeah, let's get up out of here.
Get up out of here, man. Let's get ghost out here,
but no bullshit, man. We appreciate all of y'all for coming out, man. And I actually didn't do this at all today, and I'm really kind of disappointed in myself. Yeah, man, we hate our jobs. So if y'all can do that for us, hit that subscribe, hit that. That was an accident. I think God just wanted me to do that real quick. So yeah, y'all hit that.
That was for the makeup.
That was the makeup. Yeah, that was the makeup. And especially if y'all made it that. He said that was a good one, but we can't hold the lead. He let you have it. He let you have it. But no, man, we really appreciate y'all, especially if y'all stuck around to the end. Y'all was here from the beginning. There's definitely been people that was here from the beginning. I appreciate everybody. He said one more time. All right, fuck it. We're gonna do it one more time.
Yeah, do it.
There we go.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all from the bottom of our hearts. So y'all continue. And TJ, I was dead ass, bro. I'll call you after this. I do need your size for the merch. Your shirt size. So I can get you some. LA, I gotta get you some too. And then we everybody figure out life from there. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. Side note for the people that's still here, that if y'all like NBA basketball, bro, I think Saturdays. I haven't even told you yet, but public service announcement: Saturdays, if you're available, I'm probably gonna make Saturdays for basketball, Wednesday for football, Saturdays for basketball.
Say no more. Say no more.
The season is ramping up. It's a lot of shit going on. We got a lot to talk about.
Ooh.
Those episodes may not be as long because the season is not here, but we will have Saturday NBA episodes as well as those interviews that I was doing previously.
All right, and just one more thing before we go. I would like to shout out that 17-year-old kid from Bama.
Yeah, Ryan Williams. Shout out Ryan Williams, man.
That catch was cold.
No, he different. I've never seen a nigga dead leg and do a spin move at the same time.
I never seen that move before. Not
yeah,
to be
he
like
did a dead leg
blazing,
spin move, bro.
I never seen nobody like faking this way and backwards though. Like he was.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
I was like, yeah, this nigga supposed to be a senior right now in high school. So,
hey man, one more time from Ryan Williams. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So we appreciate y'all. Can't get the fuck up out of here. Love y'all. Hold on.